the AC Cobra. The AC Cobra, sold in the United States as a Shelby Cobra, and the AC Shelby Cobra, is a sports car manufactured by British company AC Cars, paired with a Ford V8 engine. It was produced intermittently in both the United Kingdom and later the United States between 1962 and 1967. Like many British manufacturers back in the day, AC Cars had been using the Bristol Straight 6 engine in its small volume production, including its AC Ace two-seater roadster. The engine was a pre-World War II design by BMW, which by the 1960s was considered dated. In 1961, Bristol decided to cease production of its engine. In September 1961, American retired race car driver and automotive designer Carroll Shelby wrote to AC asking if they would build him a car modified to accept a V8 engine. AC agreed, providing a suitable engine could be found. Shelby first went to Chevrolet to see if they would provide him with engines, but not wanting to add competition to their own Corvette, Chevrolet declined. However, Ford wanted a car that could compete with the Corvette, and they happened to have a brand new engine which could be used in this endeavour, the Windsor 3.6 litre engine, a new lightweight small block V8. Ford provided Shelby with two engines. In January 1962, mechanics at AC Cars in Surrey, England, designed the AC Ace 3.6 prototype, with chassis number CSX 2000. After testing and modification in England with a Ford Zephyr engine, the engine and transmission were removed and the chassis was air freighted to Shelby in Los Angeles on the 2nd of February 1962. In less than 8 hours, Shelby's team paired the engine, along with our transmission, into CSX 2000 at Dean Moon's shop in Santa Fe Springs, California, and began the road testing. AC continued exporting completed, painted, and trimmed cars, less the engine and gearbox, to Shelby, who then finished the cars in his workshop in Los Angeles by installing the engine and gearbox and correcting any bodywork flaws caused by the car's passage by sea. A small number of cars were also completed on the east coast of the US by Ed Hugas in Pennsylvania. The one we are driving today, the Cobra 427. Eventually, a new chassis was required. It was developed and designated Mark III. The new car was designed in cooperation with Ford in Detroit. A new chassis was built using coil spring suspension all round, wide fenders, and a larger radiator opening. It was powered by the side-oiler Ford 7-litre engine, which provided a top speed of 264 km an hour, 164 miles an hour, in the standard model. The more powerful tune of 485 horsepower gave a top speed of 298 km an hour, 185 miles an hour in the semi-competition SC model. The Shelby Cobra that we're driving today is a 427 SC, Kunos's own version in Assetto Corsa, with 500 brake horsepower and a top speed of 265 km an hour. I will do another video soon, however, on the Steve Stirpe version, the Shelby Cobra 427 Rouge. If you're not aware, Steve Stirpe does some great car mods for Assetto Corsa. I'll put a link to his Patreon in the description. I've been a Patreon for nearly a year now, and he produces some excellent content every single month. Well worth it. So what would be a fitting venue to race this iconic sports car? I can think of no better place than California's own Laguna Seca. On a hot summer's day, clear blue skies, and a field full of other Shelby Cobras. A fun little fact for you viewers, I have been to Laguna Seca. If proof were needed, here's a photo of me at the Corkscrew, I was on holiday with my wife, my brother and his partner doing a West Coast trip from San Diego up to San Francisco, and we were staying in Carmel for a couple of nights, and I knew the circuit was nearby, so my brother and I took our hire car and we just drove straight into the circuit. Nobody challenged us at all, and we had a good wander around. Anyway, let's get to the race. Okay gentlemen, here we go. Short 3-lap race at Laguna Seca, just to show off this beautiful AC Cobra, and as expected I'm using all the usual bolt-ons for Assetto Corsa that you would expect. Custom shaders patch and the pure filters. I've recorded the race from various camera angles in the cockpit and the two TV style replays you can get, and I've tried to sort of splice them all together for you here to give you a good sense of the action. Look at the beautiful detail in the cockpit view here with all these gauges. So we're just letting the AI cars kind of settle down a little bit here in the first half of the first lap. Get these tyres warmed up a little bit before we start attacking some cars. Okay, so here's a nice little group we can start to get our teeth into as we start to approach the corkscrew for the first time. Look at that lovely camera angle. Isn't that brilliant? Well, here we go. Now notice the AI can be a little bit slow, so I'll take evasive action here on the first one. Managed to not hit any cars though. We'll see if we can get this guy round the outside maybe. Not quite. So coming up to the end of the first lap, I think the field was around 26 and I started last, so I've made up a few places in this first lap. Let's see if we can take this guy with the black and orange livery. Oh, side by side. I think I've got him. And then he comes back at me. Can I maybe get him on the inside? It's tight. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Got him. So this maroon car is my next target. Got the tyres nicely warmed up now. Look at that view. You can see my guy fighting the wheel there. Yep, I got him, so let's concentrate on this little pack ahead now. So it's going to be another brave move into the corkscrew by the looks of things. We're gaining on this crowd here. I hope they behave themselves. Oh, sneaking up the inside. Now look at that view. Great big panoramic view from going round that corner. Isn't that stunning? Back to the cockpit view as we come to the end of the second lap. Let's see if we can get this red guy before the start of that final lap. Yes, get him in the inside. Right then gents, on to the last lap. And this is the leading pack of drivers, I believe, so let's see how far we can make a dent into these guys. Oh yes, round the outside of that boy. Come on. Oh no, he's got me back again. Side by side. Oh, there's a bit of contact there. And again. Oh, he's out of shape, look at him. So this is the top 3 now. I'm running in 4th. Half a lap to go. Pretty sure I can take this guy in front of me into the corkscrew. Oh, I've got one of them. Oh, contact. So I'm running in 3rd now. Two corners to go. Late braking into this corner. Got the white guy. Oh no, I've selected the wrong gear. Oh no. Pedal to the metal. Oh, and I managed to salvage 2nd. So there we go, guys. I hope you enjoyed that video. A little bit of history about the Cobra and a nice race to watch as well. Now, a quick word on the old subscriber front. I can hear you all pressing the stop button now. But anyway, thank you to the nearly 200 people who have subscribed to my channel in the last month or so. Absolutely fantastic. I really, really appreciate it. However, looking at the figures from today, we can see that 93.1% of people who watch my videos are not subscribed. So if you want to motivate me to make some more, keep making content for you guys, I'd really appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button and the like button on the videos. Thanks very much. Cheers for now, and I'll see you in the next video.